revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experienced Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. This is America's home for positive business talk. Wouldn't you love to be able to look at someone and immediately identify whether or not they've got the skill set to be a leader in your organization?
Oh, I can do that.
You can.
Can't you?
Bippity boppity boo.
Yeah, you can just tell by looking at somebody whether or not they've got leadership skills, right? It's all in their shoes.
You've got what? In their shoes?
Yeah, of course.
You've got bow hunting skills and nunchuck skills. Marcel Schwantes, the principal and founder of Leadership from the Core, says there are 6 identifying traits that keep surfacing over and over in leadership bestsellers. And he has aggregated those and put them in an article that we should.
Is shoes on the list?
I don't think so. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure they wear great shoes.
Well, probably.
I'm just, I don't know. I think we're going to come up with all these psychographics that each leadership had, person in leadership, these are the common factors. But I think we should go a little deeper and look in their closet.
In their closets.
I just think, they have done some look into the closets because, those that, the Albert Einsteins and Steve Jobs and Mark, like they all wear the same thing every day. They don't make that, they don't change their decision.
Yep.
Or use up any decision skills in that mundane, repetitive task. And other than Mark Zuckerberg, who I think wears flip-flops, I bet you the others all wore great shoes. And nobody focuses on the shoes, right?
Steve Jobs wore tennis shoes.
I bet they were great tennis shoes, though. I'm not necessarily saying, right, that they had to be blingy or
fancy,
right? But I bet they were great shoes.
Well, yeah. here's I guess your leadership needs to come out of the closet, or I got another tagline. No, I don't. Here's what Marcel says are some of the things that you can look for to identify great leadership. Number 1, great leaders, they may be smart and know a lot, but they're humble enough to recognize that there are smarter people in the room that they can learn from.
Yeah, they surround themselves with diverse perspectives.
Yep.
And so they even challenge their own assumptions. Just because we've done it like this before or we've always done it, they don't stay there. That's somebody who says, we tried that once and it didn't work. Okay, let's challenge that. Has anything changed? Are we better? Is our message better? Is the marketplace better? Have we, improved even some semantic? And there's always somebody smarter in the room. And they recognize if they're the smartest person in the room, they put themselves in groups where they are being challenged.
Yeah, absolutely. True leaders are radically transparent, and they model that transparency for others. Transparency is one of the key words of 2018, I think, that we're starting to see a lot of, especially when it comes to leadership. It promotes an open culture of respect, openness, dignity void of the usual toxic corporate metaphors like backstabbing, gossip, and tossing people under the bus.
Well, we have to be, because somebody's got a recording device on them at all times.
At all times.
Right. And so don't say anything that, and don't do things and don't have policies that you don't want shared all over the internet. And so I don't know which came first, like the transparency or all the recording devices, but you cannot be a leader without being transparent.
Recording devices came first, making it necessary for transparency.
And they've adopted to it. And I think it creates a level playing field.
Sure.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
Transparent leaders go beyond self-transparent behaviors. They also allow others to voice their opinion and encourage emotional honesty and uncomfortable conversations, which actually lead to growth. Number 3, they're learning machines.
They are learning machines.
Angel Tussey.
Readers are leaders and leaders are readers. These days we think we can, skip this step because of the internet and just scan and just get articles and just get the cliff notes. But leaders are constantly reading and learning new stuff. It also sends a clear message to those that are following them, those that are employed, like there's always something we can learn from this.
Absolutely.
They have mentors and they choose them wisely.
Gosh, boy, you can't say enough about that. Yes, mentors. We love mentors around here, but don't just choose somebody willy-nilly because they're doing something that you like to do. Choose them because their why aligns with yours and they're willing to invest in you, not just let you soak off of them.
Right. And, if you take advice from, your broke brother-in-law, what kind of advice do you think he's going to get?
Advice.
Right. Never take advice from somebody you wouldn't change, bank accounts with or, personal relationship with, or, whatever it is, the thing that you're looking for, make sure they have it before you actually take advice from them. Another thing that is a common trait in leadership is they build strong relationships. They are not islands. Right? They're not doing this by themselves, and they know that they didn't get here all by themselves. They might be the leader, but they know that the only reason they are a leader is because of all the relationships that they've created.
It does not matter what business you're in the relationship business.
And then finally, this is something I think is super helpful to know. If we're going to be a leader, we think that we're always the one in front, right? And that everybody else is serving us. But really, when you look at the traits of those really great leaders, they are serving others.
That's exactly right. They put their needs, others' needs ahead of their own and help people develop and reach their highest potential. And in so doing, your leadership skills achieve its highest possible because you're investing in others.
And they do invest in others. And you see it all start to come full circle, that they're investing in you and not expecting something from you that they're not willing to do themselves. And some people call this servant leadership, and you can see why, right? They're often the ones. I remember reading a story about a gentleman. He owns a car dealership here, and he's out, picking up the trash, and he's out cleaning up, and he's, no job is too small. Now he has a staff that's not his main role, right? But if he sees something needs to be done, he does it. Right. And he rolls up his sleeves and he gets in with his team to get it done.
And he gains the respect of his team because there is no job that's too small for him. That's how to identify instantly effective leadership. Well, on behalf of Richard, our producer, Angel, myself, and all the people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen every single day, we want to thank you for tuning in. Check out experiencepros.com. And we'll, Lord willing, see you tomorrow.